Hi everyone, Paul Hiley here. Welcome to Iron Grit Strength. I know it has been, I feel like it's been a fortnight, but it feels like it's been a long fortnight. January goes on for bloody ever, doesn't it? Right. Anyway, quickly to the point. This isn't a one-off thing I'm doing. This isn't like a get in or miss out deal. This is for anyone and everyone who I have never coached before. I am offering 4 free training sessions. This is essentially what you would be doing in a week. Personally, I train over 4 days. If you're not able to do 4 days in 1 week, then you can always say take 3 of the sessions. If you can get them in 1 week, but you'd have to do the other session like a couple of days into a second week, it doesn't matter. These are going to be based around a deadlift focused day, an overhead focused day, a squat focused day, and a bench focused day. Now, benching, strongman, is it really needed? You know, we don't. I don't know the last time I saw a bench press event in a strongman competition, but it's not just about having a strong, you know, bench press. Well, look, you're doing more pressing. You know, it helps. It helps your overhead press if you've got a good vertical press. Also, having a big strong chest is quite useful if you've got to hoist up a log. If you've got a bit of meat poking out that way for it to land on, that's very going to come in a lot of handy. Same about the stones. If you've got a bit of extra meat you can roll the Atlas stone into, lift the sandbag into, it all helps. So don't neglect your chest, lads. Don't neglect your chest. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with a nice good chest, is there, eh? Exactly right. So yes. So yeah, I'm giving away 4 free sessions. You can contact me, the email in the description. It's a bit of a long-winded email I've got. It's the same email I think I've had since I was like 16. So I want to get a snazzier one. I'm going to get a snazzier email. I'll look into it, see if I can find something, you know, like quicker and snappier and chirpier rather than the long-winded thing that I've got at the moment. But yeah, so you can pop over to Instagram, send me a DM that way as well, or like I say, just contact me through the email. Yes, and what these are going to be. So basically, how it's going to work, how it runs down. If you're interested, contact me. Send me an email, Instagram, send me a DM. I've got a questionnaire like the 10 Commandments. It's a big questionnaire. There's a big questionnaire which I'll be giving to you. Now, the reason why I'm giving you asking all of these questions is because we want to take this seriously. We don't want to mess around. So I need to know about your experience. I need to know if you have got medical limitations. I need to know about your equipment access, all of that. I need to know whether you're going for your first strongman competition or if you just want to get stronger so life is going to be a bit easier. I need to know they all because I need to be able to put together a decent program, which I can't do if I don't know the truth about you in terms of, you know, your physical capabilities and what you want to achieve. Right. So you email me, I email you the questionnaire, answer it, be honest, be 100% honest with it. There's no point telling me, well, yeah, I've got a 1 rep max of 250 kilos if in the overhead, when in actual fact, the fact of the matter is you're still stuck pressing the bar. And as a word, there's no shame, right? In the world of trying to advance your strength, there is no shame in saying, look, the bar itself weighs 20 kilograms. That's me done for a set of 4. Okay, there is no shame in admitting this. No one is judging anyone. Well, maybe they are, but you know, if people are judging you by your strength and yet they're not willing to help you progress in any way, you know, no one needs that negativity, do they? Eh? So yeah, so step 1, email me. Step 2, I email you. Step 3, you email me the answers. Step 4, this is where I'm looking at the answers. This is where I'm, you know, using my brain box, ticking over this exercise. You go with this exercise. This section would be good. This rep range, this set range to start with. This is how you should progress. Then I will send you the program. Then you will, you know, complete the program. You'll do your bit. You'll go to the gym. You'll do the exercises. I'll need you to record yourself. Now I know initially sometimes it can get a little bit, can feel a little bit. Maybe some people can feel a little bit, you know, a bit self, you know, a bit unsure about doing it. But you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. The trick often is to press record like first, then set your gear up in front of where the camera will see you. But yeah, so yeah, and you'll learn to flow with it. It can be difficult, but you'll get the hang of it. It's not too. It's not. I think once you've recorded your first couple of sets of the first exercise, you'll just get it. You'll just roll into it then. Because I'm going to need to see how you're performing the exercises. I'm going to need to be able to see your technique, speed, all of that business. So you are going to then send me the videos that you have taken of your exercises. And then that is where I'm here with the tooth comb critiquing. I'm checking, making sure, you know, the hips are in the right place and everything else. And then I'm going to get back to you with information on how I feel you're doing with that particular exercise. So it might be something like, you know, on the third set, I did notice your hips were rising too soon in the deadlift, something like that. But this is only for those 4 sessions, okay? So. And at the end of those 4 sessions, so when you've done that week, or maybe it's taken 2 weeks, depending how far you can stretch those 4 days in, then it's up to you. You can actually take the 4 days that I've given you, and you can just slowly progress them yourself. You can let's say, okay, this you know, it's only been 1 week. It feels okay. I'll increase a bit next week, I'll increase this week, whatever else, okay? And if you want to do that by yourself, absolutely fine. But if you would rather me keep coaching you, that's when, yeah, I'm going to cut to the point. That is when I'm going to start charging, okay? But there you go, there it is. So 4 weeks, 4 sessions. Your first week of strength training. If you want it for free, contact me through the email. Go over to Instagram. You can go on to Iron Grit Strength and contact me through that way. Or Paul Hiley Lifts, which is another second channel of mine, or a second Instagram page of mine. So I'll probably be putting the videos up on there as well. And that is it. That's the updates. There's a few more personal things, but I'll talk about them in another video, so I can keep the videos more regular, because I know they did take a dive. They took a dive, but they're back in now, so all good. So keep strong, keep happy, and keep healthy, and I'll speak to you all later. Ta-da.